Get out. Independent Damsel Pro with Damsel in Defense. This is my first time here out at Social Circle Friendship Festival, and I'm so excited to be here. With Damsel in Defense, our mission is to equip, empower, and educate others, not only with the tools to keep you safe, but also with the confidence to know that if you're out for a run or out in a parking lot, you have a way out in an unsafe or uncomfortable situation. We have cute and sassy products, we have pink stun guns, purple pepper sprays, turquoise concealed carry purses. We have many different colors that you can accessorize with anything. Also, if you have children or grandchildren, please go to safehearts.com to learn about our family-based education products. These products help you talk with your children about tricky people, tricky situations, their bodies, and their boundaries. So I hope that you all will take time to look at Damsel in Defense. If you'd like to go to my website, go to mydamselpro.net/fearlessdamsel. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Amber Bennett. My son is Jasper Bennett and he has aplastic anemia. Without someone being on the donor list for Be the Match, he would not be here today. He had a transplant on July the 15th, 2017 this year. He was able to have his birthday 2 days later because someone was unselfish and donated their bone marrow. If you can please go to www.bethematch.org, you can save someone else's life. Thank you guys.
It's been my pleasure to serve as president of the board of directors of United Way for the past 2 years, and I'm really excited about the campaign we will kick off today. But before we do, we want to recognize the many people and organizations that made United Way such a great success this last year. First, we have 2 members of our board of directors who are retiring, and we'd like to recognize and thank them for their service to United Way. Dee Dee Quillian with Pinnacle Bank. Dee Dee couldn't be with us today, but he's retiring from the board after 6 years of service. Dee Dee served as chairman of our allocations committee for several years and has been instrumental in the work of our agencies. Thank you, Dee Dee. Gail Sisk, also with Pinnacle, has served on the United Way board. Gail served as treasurer and worked on the allocations committee. We appreciate her dedication for these many years. Please join me in thanking them both for their leadership. Gail, would you please come and get your plaque? With your support, we have had another great year in 2016-17. We had another very good campaign with Ronnie Watkins as our campaign chair. Ronnie asked us to live united, and he and his team broke the 300,000 mark again this year. I would like to call him up now so that he can recognize the top producers of his campaign. Ronnie, we thank you for all your hard work you put into the United Way campaign and congratulate you on your success. We want to present you with this plaque for outstanding service as campaign chair. Thank you, Ronnie.
All right. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate all the support that everyone gave me this year, and thank you for the opportunity to serve as campaign chair. And now I would like to recognize our top campaign producers and ask them to come forward. First, we will recognize the campaigns that achieved 100% participation among their employees. Our first recipient for the 4th year, Patty Southern, State Farm. For the 6th year, congratulations to Legacy State Bank. Next, we have Liberty First Bank, who has achieved this for the last 10 years. And for an amazing 12th year in a row, the Walton Tribune. All right, Patty Souther has not only been a great board president, she also sets a great example for what a small company can do for United Way. Her team always comes through for us, and we recognize them for the highest percentage over goal with 133%. And now I'm so proud of my team at Publix Supermarkets. This year our total giving was more than $50,000, and they consistently make Publix one of the largest campaigns. Again, this year we had the largest number of individuals who gave over $1,000 or more. That was 13 in all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Walton County Public Schools continues to lead the United Way campaign. This year, the school district raised $115,000, more than the third of the entire United Way campaign. Payroll deductions is the key, but they don't lose focus on leadership giving. Employees who give $500 or more was 44 in all. We would like to ask Colin Moore to come forward and accept these two awards: Top Overall Campaign and Most Leadership Givers for Walton County Public Schools. More than 30 local companies ran payroll deduction campaigns for United Way last year. These were our most outstanding performers. Please help me thank them for their commitment to United Way. Our leadership givers are people who personally gave $500 or more to United Way. I would like to ask all the leadership givers to please stand at this time and be recognized. Thank you all for supporting me during my year as a campaign chair. Please welcome Patty back to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you, Ronnie. Congratulations on a great campaign, and he's going to be helping with our program, so he'll be back in just a moment. It's time to turn our attention to the future, and leading the way for our board of directors is Patrick Graham, our new board president. This is Patrick's second go-around as president, having served on the United Way board for many years. Over the years, there's been no aspect of United Way that has not been touched by his perspective and commitment. I would like to ask him to come forward at this time and receive the United Way gavel. I like passing the gavel.
Yeah, those outgoing presidents always have the bigger smile on those passing the gavel pictures, don't they? And I'd also like to say, you don't have to have Pat in your derivative, or as a derivative of your name in order to lead the United Way either. Brock, you can jump in here anytime you'd like.
Appreciate it, man.
You're very welcome. I am Patrick Graham, and I am honored to once again be in a leadership position with the United Way and to have the support of such a fantastic board, board of directors, the committees, and of course the campaign team members. Patty, you have put us in a great position as a result of the leadership you've provided for the last 2 years, and I'd like to recognize you for your fantastic service at this time. We really do have some exciting plans to raise the funds needed to support our 10 United Way agencies this year. Our campaign is so important because it provides the support and a stable foundation that allows our agencies to focus on doing good things for the people of Walton County, making our community a better place to live, work, and play. You're okay? You're fine. You're fine. United Way is always fighting for Walton County. We fight for our 10 local agencies and work to help them serve one of every 3 people here in Walton County. We fight for greater involvement in United Way. Our pace setter organizations lead the way. But in order for, thank you very much. But in order for United Way to become the champion it needs to be, everyone in this room needs to get involved. It's time once again for us to get in the ring and fight to meet our goal for the year. The funds we raise stay here in Walton County, and they make a big difference to our agencies as they serve people in need. So let's bring in our 2017-2018 campaign chair, Jeff Collins, and get ready to knock it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
thank you for being here today. Woo! Ready to have some fun? Let's do it. All right. You know, I've lived and worked in Walton County for many, many years, and me and my wife are proud to raise our family here and call it home. Even great places like Walton County, though, have their challenges and people need help. That's why our United Way agencies are here to serve the poor, hungry and homeless, people who are abused and neglected, people with disabilities, and to provide opportunities for our young people. Our United Way agencies, they are the greatest of all time. When we face problems in a community, they float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Cue the music. In this corner, representing our 10 local United Way agencies, the champions of caring, the annihilators of issues, the crushers of crisis. They turn problems into punching bags. Let's hear it for the pride of Walton County, our United Way agencies. And in this corner in just a moment. Representing all that is bad about human nature, the punishers of progress, the co-founders of compassion, the squashers of sensibility, the scourge of Walton County, the United Way objections. These silly scoundrels don't fight fair. They come up with every reason they can think of to not participate in United Way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, we are ready to have a fight here today, and what I say, you must obey.
Megan, this is our first opponent, and he says he can't help United Way. He can't do those payroll deductions. His company is just too small.
Brock, I'm not paying a bit of attention to that. Anybody can get into the ring with United Way. Payroll deduction is a super simple way for employees to take just a little bit of money every week, and it can add up to big help for agencies like mine. Even if you're self-employed or you can't do payroll deduction, you can still get in the action by sending a check directly to United Way. So I'm not going to hear that at all, Rock. What are we going to do?
Knock it out!
Hello, my name is Cassandra Hainsworth, and I am the Walton County Extension 4-H agent. This week is National 4-H Week, so we're celebrating all things 4-H. October 4th also was the start of our Tractor Supply Paper Clover campaign. So from October 4th to October 15th, you can go by Tractor Supply and add $1 to your order to support our 4-H program, and those proceeds do help support our local program and help support kids who are going to camp, as well as some of the local activities and events that we do here in the county. On October 14th, our horse club, our air rifle team, and our BB team will be at Tractor Supply that day with information about each of their different programs, as well as overall information about our 4-H program. So if you go out to Tractor Supply on October 14th, please make sure you stop by and say hello to all of our 4-Hers who are going to be there representing. We have a lot of opportunities for youth in our county to get involved in our program. Our program typically starts at 5th grade, but we do have some opportunities for 1st through 12th graders. If you are interested in any of our clubs, you can give us a call. We have our goat club, our horse club. We also have a safe target sports program, which includes air rifle, BB, archery, and our shotgun team. Air rifle and shotgun are for 7th grade to 12th grade. Our BB team is from 4th to 8th grade, and our archery team is from 4th to 12th grade. So there are a lot of opportunities for our youth to get involved in our program. If you have any questions, we're located at 100 North Broad Street, right here in Monroe, Georgia. You can also call our office at 770-267-1324. We look forward to hearing from you, and thanks for everyone for all of the support that you've given to Walton County 4-H throughout the years. Have a great day.
Welcome to Monroe Walton Center for the Arts, and this is our new classroom and party room. It's a really colorful, fun place. We already have some birthday parties booked in here, so give us a call. We have our class, some of our classes are being held in here now. We also have a monthly free art activity that your kids can do, and we have coloring sheets that they can come in and do anytime. But this month we have a pretty fall tree that they can paint if they come in and visit with us. And that's totally free. And I should always say this, I forget, it's always free. There's no admission to come visit us here at the Art Center. That's a question I get a lot, and it's just free. So come in and visit us. We've got the Smithsonian exhibit here, Hometown Teams. We have most of this Smithsonian exhibit here, plus some local things. Of course, down at the museum, they really focus in on the local sports scene and historical events here in Monroe. Fascinating exhibit, so please come and give it a look-see. We've got classes going on. We have adult classes and kids classes still going on every week here at the center. October the 12th, we have our preschool program starting. That's new. So if you have a child that's 3 to 5, I believe the ages are, Thursdays, starting October 12th from 10 a.m. to noon, we'll have a preschool art program led by Rebecca McCart, and she's one of our summer camp teachers. She's just awesome. Your kids will have a great time. And it will be held here in our new room. And I really should thank the Walton County Foundation and individual donors who helped us build this room. We actually had to put up some sheetrock. Of course, we've painted it a lot of fun colors. Still have some odds and ends to do in here, but all of that is due to really some awesome volunteer work and also to generous donations from our community. Our big event that's coming up on Saturday, October 14th, is the Arts Celebration, and that will be in conjunction with Monroe's Fall Fest. So from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., we will have free exhibits and demonstrations and art talks going on off and on through the day. We'll have live music. We'll have a raku barbecue, which is raku is a really cool pottery. We'll have that out in the back parking lot. We'll have some pop-up shops and a few tents outside with some arts and crafts. So that will be our contribution to the Monroe Fall Fest. So come visit us. It'll be a lot of fun. And on October 26th, that's a Thursday, we will start having every Thursday from 11 to 2 a free paint party. So we call it paint party, but it's not really a paint party. You can bring anything that you are working on. If you're a writer, you could bring things you're writing. If you're a knitter, you could bring your knitting. If you're a painter or drawing, just bring whatever you want to work on. If you need some inspiration, Robin will be here to provide some inspiration, encouragement, maybe a little advice if you need it. But you just bring your own supplies, pack up a lunch if you'd like to, and just hang out with some other creative souls and make some new friends. And that will be free. And that starts on Thursday, October 26th. So that's it. Hope to see y'all soon. Thank you.
Here we're getting ready for Rivers Alive event. That's kind of been our focus. It's one of our bigger events. We're excited about it. Presently, we have about 350 volunteers signed up to be cleaning up on that day. One thing I did want to kind of try to make everyone aware of is on October 21st, like I said, we're going to have around 350 volunteers, and a lot of those are younger Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and things like that. So I just wanted everyone to be aware that they are going to be out that Saturday morning. They'll be starting about 8 o'clock. And they will be on some of the roadways near bridges where rivers are and creeks are and things like that. So just be aware that they're out there that day. We take their safety very seriously. It's one of our main concerns, and we try to do the best we can with that. We try to get patrolmen out to help protect them and kind of slow the flow of traffic. Just be aware that they might be out there that morning. And after the event, of course, I'll be here to kind of report on how much trash was picked up and all of that. So that's where our focus has been, and we're really excited about that. The other thing is we've pretty much made all of our preparations for our America Recycles Day. It will be November the 11th. It will be from 8 to 12 here at the recycling center. We're going to do the paint collection again this year. That seems to be pretty popular, and until that kind of slows down, we're going to stick with the paint because we have just numerous calls throughout the year with everybody wanting to know what to do with paint or when our next paint collection event was going to be. So we're going to make sure we keep doing that until the participation drops a little bit. And we're also going to do the flag collection again for America Recycles Day. We had really good participation in that back when we did it in June. We really want to make people aware that we now have a flag box here, and we're somewhere you can bring all of your old and tattered flags, and we make sure those are taken care of properly. We work closely with a Cub Scout or a Boy Scout troop that comes and gets the flags when they're full, and they keep them for the flag retirement ceremonies. So that is one thing that we seem to have a lot of people that really don't know what to do with their flags. So we're going to try to push here, early on to make as many people as we can aware that they now have a place they can bring those flags. So that's what we'll be doing. If you have any questions about the event, you feel free to give us a call. Again, our number is 770-267-1421. We'd be happy to answer any questions about the amount of paint we will take per vehicle, costs on the paint, and things like that. One other thing, I guess it's just that time of year. It's a good time to remind everyone that that we do not accept yard waste here. And I know I say that a lot, but we continue to get it, especially when the leaves start falling off the trees or when you first begin cutting grass in the springtime is always a good time to bring that up. But we've had quite a few cars coming in here lately with bags of leaves and shrubs after the storm and stuff like that, and we just have to turn them around and send them somewhere else, and we really hate to disappoint people, and it turns into a big waste of time. So want to try to get that stressed to our citizens that we do not accept that here. But we do have a few different inert landfills throughout the county. You can call us here. We'd be happy to get you the number to those places so you can call and get whatever information you need, and it gives you somewhere to take those things. So that's about all we have here. We've got two big events that are coming up and that we're focused on, and I'll be reporting on those after the events. Like I've always said on here, if you've never been out to our center before or really aren't sure what we do, or you're really not sure how to get started recycling or what is recyclable, what we accept here, Come on out and let us show you around. We'll help you get started, show you how to do it out back, and just show you around and show you what we do here. So until next time, take care.
Hi, my name is Tanya with Paradox Spay Neuter Clinic. We are located in Walnut Grove at 1200 Industrial Parkway, which is right next to Walnut Grove High School and the City Park off of Park Street. We have been here for 4 years offering our community low-cost spay-neuter options, and you can check us out at paradoxspayneuter.com.
Hi, my name is Christina. I'm one of the new groomers here at Monroe Veterinary Clinic, and today I just wanted to go over the importance of starting your puppy grooming. So typically the way we want to start them is when they're about 10 to 12 weeks or after they've had their second puppy booster. We like to go ahead and get them in, whether it's going to be a puppy that is going to be groomed with a haircut on the regular, or even if it's just a puppy that you're going to want to get bathed. It's good to go ahead and get them started. One thing you can do at home is whenever you're playing with your puppy or just laying on the sofa, you can definitely mess with their fingers and their toes so that they are okay with us touching their feet and doing their nails, because the more comfortable they are, the more comfortable we can be. So it's definitely important to start messing with their feet and their ears and their face while they're young so that they can get used to it. So typically we have a puppy kit, a puppy starter groom package here for if you're going to be grooming with a haircut. So at that first visit or so, we have that. We will start with a sanitary trim, which is where we trim their underbelly, their rear end. We'll trim their paw pads. We also clean their ears with the bath. And then we will also just trim up their face. It does not include a body haircut, just because when we're starting off these puppy grooms, we don't want to do too much. It can definitely be overwhelming. We recommend doing that probably once a month just to get them in the routine. If it's not a dog that's going to need a haircut, we can do a bath. It's going to be the normal bath price, and we can do that once a month as well. That's going to get them ready with the ear cleaning, the nails, and the bath. We like to go ahead and try to get them used to our kennel dryer as well, so that we can get them nice and dry without them being nervous. So it's definitely something that we want to start off young. If you wait till they're 6 months or older, sometimes it's going to stress them out a little more than we would like them to. So the younger the better. Also, that puppy package, the $20 package, is only until they're 6 months old. So you definitely want to take advantage of that while you can. Thank you. And again, my name is Christina. I'm one of the groomers here at Monroe Veterinary Clinic. We definitely want to get you started today, so give us a call at 770-267-3690.
Hello Walton County, this is Kevin Little with the Chairman's Report on Channel 16 Walton Entertainment. Today I'm going to talk to you about several things going on. It's probably been about a month since I talked to you. We've had Hurricane Maria that come across and blew us away with a lot of wind and very little rain, but our road department worked very well along with the Walton EMC and Walton Fire Rescue to try to keep your roads open, and we were able to do that. We worked into the night, and then still we have trees out that are probably on the right of way, but the roads are open and we're still in the process of getting those up. So that was one emergency that we generally, once every 10 or 15 years do we have to deal with a hurricane issue, and so but I think we all pulled together our EOC, thanks to Donnie McCullough, who kind of coordinated that, and Chief Moore and Steve Chandler and John Allman. We all worked very well to get your roads back open, and the Walton EMC was very Johnny on the spot, able to, we can't remove trees if power lines is in them, and so we were able to coordinate with them to get that going. So appreciate everybody being patient and listening for the updates and what we had there. I do want to talk to you a little bit about accidents and car accidents. They're becoming to be, lack of better words, epidemic in Walton County. I don't know what, we got a lot of cars on the road, we got a lot of people not paying attention, but I'm actually pulling accident reports as we speak and looking at what's going on. There were about 8 accidents on Highway 11 in the last 6 days between the 78 and the Walton County line. And it's getting to be very, very dangerous on a lot of our roads because you, the driver, are not paying attention. Some of you may remember I was traffic and safety engineer for Walton County in the late 90s, and there's a big thing on the accident report called driver error. And if you look at a lot of these accident reports and you look at what the driver does, the driver's not paying attention to what they're doing. We're having a lot of rear end accidents. We're having a lot of people pulling out in front of people. We even have people turn in front of cars. So you're not watching what you're doing. You're not paying attention. Driving should be the only thing on your mind when you're running down the road with a 3,000-pound missile, because of the fact that you can kill someone or kill yourself. And so texting and driving is against the law. Really, you shouldn't be talking on the phone while you're driving. And so the truck driver that wrecked on Highway 11 earlier this week and kept it closed for about 4 hours was reaching over to grab a pack of cigarettes and luckily he didn't go off the bridge up at the Appalachian River. And so distracted drivers, driver error is 90%. I would say that's just my decision, but 90% of the accidents are very preventable. So let's try to work on that in October and see if we can't drive alert and pay attention to what we're doing. Watch out for the other person. They may not be alert, but if you're alert, it may prevent an accident. It really bothers me that we are driving up and down the roads at high rates of speed, not paying attention to what we're doing. Then we get into accidents and we want the county or we want the sheriff's department, we want the state patrol, we want somebody to fix it. It's your problem, and you got to correct it yourself first, and then we can work on problems to try to make it better. So let's make that our goal in October, is to drive alert and see if we can't save some lives. And other than that, I'll talk to you next time. Thank you.
Hi, this is Jody Johnson. I'm here with Kenny Freeman, and today we want to talk a little bit about the Recreation Department and some of the programs that we've got going on this fall. Fall is usually our biggest and busiest season, especially here in the central Walton area, where we have our fall programs going on, which is the football and cheerleading that everybody's accustomed to. We also have our fall baseball and softball, and we have our fall soccer going on all at one time. So it's Kenny, you're real spread out. You got a lot of different places that you're trying to manage. And tell us a little bit more about the football program. I know you're a lot closer to that.
Well, we started 2 weeks ago. This is the third week in our football program. This year, we So What is playing countywide with the team. So the schedule and games are going pretty well.
And countywide meaning that we have 3 different areas that we have offices in that people register. If you register down the south end of the county and at the social circle office, you would have teams comprised of there. Central Walton here in the Monroe area, and then we have the Loganville or the West Walton area. So we have those 3 areas that have teams, and then we bring them all together and play countywide, meaning the schedule consists of all the teams in one league, and they play home games at their park here at Felker Park, and then their away games at either South Walton or the park in West Walton. So we have a pretty big league. I want to say around 40 some odd teams that we have playing recreation from age 5 up to age 12. After age 12, they play. A lot of the kids play middle school ball with the football program. So we don't have a registration for that. But the baseball and softball program is also in its 3rd week. How's it going?
It's going great. We have games on Saturday. Some of the parents request that we play on Saturday, so they've been going pretty good. Game's been playing. Everything's been going good.
Yeah, well, and all of these this season lasts until when?
The end of October.
End of October, and then it culminates to what will be our 14th season now that the Walton County Parks and Recreation, since we consolidated the 3 cities, this will be our 15th year, but our 14th Community Bowl Championship, which is where, this year we're letting all of the teams participate in the Community Bowl, and then we'll have a countywide championship crowned somewhere in mid-October. When is homecoming coming up? I know a lot of people out there probably remember homecoming, and that tradition's still alive from the 70s that we still have. It's a fundraiser for our booster club here. And when is the homecoming event?
It's a great deal. South Walton and West Walton homecoming will be September the 30th, and Central Walton will be October the 7th. So
Okay. So
yeah,
you have games all day on Saturday.
all day long. Yeah.
And it's a chance where a lot of the teams play each other, and the first place standings usually come alive about that time, just
Exactly.
before the Community Bowl. So we look forward to that. And if you want to sponsor somebody or a team, it's done a little bit different than it was in back in the 70s and 80s and even early 90s.
Right.
But it's still a good fundraiser for our Boosters Club, and the money's put right back into the football program for the kids. With that being said, and all these programs are not quite halfway through, but getting close. That means we are looking to our winter program, which is always, this winter we have basketball registration, age 5 all the way to age 17. So we'll hold the flyer up, and we register Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., and that is September 11th through the 16th. Don't miss it, because there's limited spots available. We play out of 5 gyms, and we normally have close to 1,000 kids that sign up for our basketball program.
Right.
It's a great program to get into, whether you're focused on, a lot of times kids are focusing on one sport these days, whether it's football or baseball or even basketball, but basketball is something that just about all of the kids like to participate in.
That's so true.
There's not a whole lot else going on. It's a good way to get some exercise in the wintertime when you want to be inside. So don't miss it, September 11th through the 16th, to go to one of our offices, and they can register for our basketball program. We also invite you to the community center. It's time to re-register you get your membership paid up if you want to come and work out in a climate-controlled environment there. We have a great workout center here at Felker Park. It's nice and clean, and the staff and the people that are members are all real friendly, and they work together to make sure you have a good, safe place to work out. It's a good place to shed some of those extra pounds, as we all need to, because the winter time is coming up, and we all put them on then. So we need to get in there and start walking and working out as much as we can. Kenny, we need to do that a little more than the others, I believe. But
I think so too.
We'll do the best we can of starting that lunch and learn up again. Lunch and lose, I'm sorry, not lunch and learn. Lunch and lose is what we need to do. So again, go to our website at waltoncountyga.gov. It's got tons of information, ton of classes and programs that will fit your needs, and we hope to see you at a park near you. And as always, we want to remind you that sportsmanship starts at home. And thanks again, Kenny, for coming on the show, and we will see you soon. Thanks a lot.
Good morning. Thank you for watching. I'm Dina Huff, the Executive Director for the Partnership for Families, Children, and Youth. Just want to welcome you this morning and give you a few updates about what's going on with the partnership. We are having our regular monthly meetings at Felker Community Center, and those meetings are held the third Tuesday of the month, and those are at 8 a.m. And everyone is invited to attend those meetings. Those are open to the public. And what takes place at those meetings, we normally have speakers to come tell about what's going on in the community. And all of our speakers, the topics are family and children related. So they're not selling any products. Anything that's related to resources pertaining to families and children, you're welcome to come. And of course, you would talk to me first to get on the agenda. But any announcements that you would like to make sure that we get out to the public, please contact me, and we'll make sure that you get those out to the public of Walton County. So that's what we have going on at the partnership. And I'd like to share a couple of things that our partners shared with us this past week at the collaborative meeting. And this may pertain to some of you as well. Our representative from Georgia Legal Services shared with us that due to some of the power loss that most of us experienced in Walton County from the recent Hurricane Irma, she did share that the food stamps, and I'm going to cheat a little bit, put my glasses on, if your power has been out for 4 hours or more, you can request replacement SNAP benefits, and I believe this is for your food stamps. You must report the loss of food by completing an affidavit of food loss replacement form, which is a form 481, verifying the amount of loss. And you can find this on the back of this flyer, which I have the flyer, of course. But she tells us that you can go to your local DFACS office to get this form, but they have extended the date that you can complete this form, I believe, and that is through October 2nd. So they have extended that date that you can receive these benefits. So that was a loss for a lot of people. I know for our schools as well, that was a loss for a lot of people that had stuff in their freezer, had stuff at their home. So if this pertains to you, please go by your local DFACS office and make sure that you fill out this form. Also, I wanted to tell you about a partnership between the Heritage Lions Club and Multiple Choices. They are having a 5K run, walk, jog, roll on November 4th, and it is at Sandy Creek Park. And I can send any of this information, or if you want to call me, I can tell you about it. That is at Sandy Creek Park on November 4th. Race starts at 9 a.m. And Multiple Choices is located in Athens, but they serve Walton County, and this is for the folks that they're adults that are looking for work, that have developmental disabilities, and they try to provide transportation, housing. They do suffer with some disability. So they do represent Walton County. So if you have any more questions about that, always feel free to call me, and I can put you in contact with the right people there. I do want to give you an update. I know that last year we took a little break from the Haunted House of Addictions, but it's back this year. And I'm not going to tell you the location just yet because we've not signed on the line yet. But I do have the dates confirmed. And the kids, the Youth Advocacy Board kids are so very excited about this. And they can't wait to bring this back to Walton County. So it's going to be October 26th. That's a Thursday night, 27th and 28th. And the hours of operation for that will be 7 to 10. We have not set the fee for that, but there will be an admission fee. And I will let you know next time I film the location of this. But please, this is a fundraiser for our YAB kids. And we do invite you all to come out. And it's not just a scary Halloween theme. This is a drug and alcohol education tool for our kids of Walton County. We know that in a lot of our families and a lot of our students and a lot of our adolescents, drug and alcohol is a part of our families in Walton County. So this is a great tool of the phases of addiction. So we do invite you to come out and go through the House of Addictions. And like I said, I will tell you all about the location next time I film. And if you have any questions for us at the partnership, always feel free to call us here at 770-207-6060. And as always, thank you for watching.
Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in. As always, we're going to show you some of the dogs and cats that are available for adoption here at Walton County Animal Control. Now, I want to take a minute to talk to you today about microchips. Right now here in the shelter, we have about 5 or 6 dogs that came in as strays and had microchips. It's a great way to identify your pet. All of our officers have these scanners on their trucks, and we have them here in the shelter as well. Whenever a dog comes in, we go ahead and scan it. If the chip comes up, we call them the registration company and can immediately get your pet right back to your home. So it's an excellent way to identify your pet. Of course, the average person can't see the microchip. You have to have the scanner, but we have them, veterinarians have them, so it's a great way to identify your pet. We've had cases where a dog has come in and people have disputed saying that's my dog and another person says no, that's my dog. Or with a microchip, they don't lie. It's undisputed that you're the owner of that animal. And so you can get microchips implanted at your veterinarian, your regular vet, or at some of the low-cost clinics such as at Paradox Spay Neuter Clinic, Tractor Supply, Athens Area Humane Society. Some of these low-cost clinics do microchip implanting as well. Really affordable, anywhere from $25 to $35 in that price range, and a great way to identify your pet. With that being said, once you do get the microchip in your pet, you need to register it. Several of the dogs that were in here that were picked up stray, we picked up the chip, called the company, but the owner had not registered. So then it becomes a dead end. We're able to call and find out who implanted the chip, and sometimes they have that information, sometimes they don't. So get your pet chipped and make sure that you register it. Great way to always ensure you're reunited if your pet gets lost. Now we're going to show you some of the dogs and cats that are available for adoption here at the shelter.
We have a 2-year-old female, domestic short hair. She's a very, very sweet cat, good lap cat. She will have to be spayed. Our adoption fee is $40. You have to sign a contract and have them spayed or neutered within 30 days. So keep her in mind. And like I said, we get plenty of cats, so this is not the one you're looking for. Chances are we probably have one down here for you. So keep her in mind.
Is Rottweiler. She was found on Charlotte Royal Boulevard. She's about 4 years old, and she will be available Thursday.
We have a chocolate lab male. He's about 6 years old. He's already neutered. He seems to get along with others. He's not microchipped. Nobody's called. He's very sweet. Needs a home fast.
Here we have a pointer mix, female. She's probably 2 or 3 years old. She's really sweet. She's got lots of energy. She'd make somebody a good pet. Here we have a boxer mix. She's a female. Her name's Georgia. She's microchipped and she is already spayed. She's really sweet, very, very hyper, wants to play, needs lots of room to run out some of her energy.
This is a female, possibly already spayed, shepherd mix. She's probably about 3-4 years old. Very sweet. She seems to get along with other dogs. Needs a home fast.
Come on, baby. This is Buddy. He is a 9-month-old pit bull, and he was found on Wood Chase Road, and he is available today. He's already been vaccinated and wormed and everything, so he's ready to be adopted.
Use Pine Straw. Call A&B Pine Straw at 770-910-3247.
Hey, how y'all doing today? My name is Garen with B&B Small Engine, and we just want to let y'all know that we have not closed. We've just moved. We've been servicing Monroe since 1959, under the same ownership since 2010. We've moved to 106 West Vanbrugh Street, still in Monroe. And if you need to get in contact with us, it's 267, that's 770-267-3551. Our tech has been doing the repair work on this stuff since about 30 years now, maybe a little more. And we'd love to service your needs. Give us a call.